blast today. Michael Fielden is here with us today. My trusted cohort, Mr. Michael Fielden. How are you?
I'm good, Greg. Happy Tuesday.
I'm glad you had to check your calendar for that.
It's been a long week already, and I have to tell you, after 34 years, tragedy has been announced.
Oh no, what happened?
Greg, in 2020, there were still 265,000 people in the United States that connected to the internet. Drum roll here.
Yeah.
Via dial-up.
Oh, AOL's dying, right?
AOL is finally dying, folks. Yahoo, who owns AOL, has announced that at the beginning of September, I think they said the second day of September. Oh, no, September 30th, they are going to say goodbye to dial-up internet.
Thank God.
Okay, so real quick, what are your alternatives? Get rid of your home phone. Love him or hate him, go to Elon. If you're out where you only have access to dial-up, look at Starlink now. Good time to get started. It is more expensive, but I guarantee you it will be faster and more reliable. So that's my exciting news for the day.
So the interesting thing about Starlink is the fact that my parents have it at their ranch up in Grass Valley.
Yep.
And like when I go to stay there for events or whatever else, dude, I log into Starlink and that thing is ripping fast. It is incredible.
100%. We have it on our RV and it's great. It's just boom, it works.
It just works.
And it's really nice being able to be anywhere you want to be and stream Netflix. So at least one good thing is staying. All right, Greg, we're going to talk about a lot of exciting stuff today in real estate, but I had somebody ask me a question and I was like flabbergasted that they didn't already know the answer. And so I'm going to fill you and everybody else in. Greg, do you TikTok?
I honestly do not. I watch, but I do not produce content for TikTok.
Okay. So have you ever seen somebody post something like this and say, here's my prompt?
No, I've never seen this. Tell me more about this.
Okay. So this person here, Sabrina Romanov, is talking about AI, and she's talking about how to clear up and make your AI responses less detectable. And she's all, here's my
less detectable.
So make it more human.
Oh, okay. Make it more human.
Now, one of the things that's pretty interesting to me is she's like, hey, just, copy this prompt and apply it for your own use. Okay. What would you do, Greg? Fire up your chat, and how are you going to get that in there?
I literally have no idea.
Okay. Now I'm going to answer your question. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a screenshot.
Okay.
Of that. If you don't know how to do that, then
how do you do a screenshot on a Mac, on a PC?
On a PC, go get a screen capture program and make it easier. That one is super easy. Just Google it. Okay. Right. So now I'm going to go in here and I am going to stop sharing that. And I'm going to share ChatGPT because, we talk about AI. Okay. So you're familiar with this screen, right?
Very much so. I just got my 5.0. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to add photos and files, and I'm going to load that screenshot that I took. So I took a clip. I hit the two buttons on my phone, and then I transferred this over to my Mac, and I got it. Now I can just put in here, transcribe this photo. Boom. Okay. So it's got the photo in there. And what's it going to do? Here's the full transcription.
You gotta be kidding me.
Follow the writing style. Here's what it should do. Okay. And that is exactly what is written there.
That's insane.
Okay. Now here's the best part. Okay. She's got this review your response and ensure no M dashes. Okay. But now Chad takes it one step further. Do you want me to take this list and reformat it into a reusable master prompt for you, similar to what you've asked me to do with other writing guides?
Yes. So how we just hit we hit that button.
I just type in yes, I carry the conversation, and here it goes. Okay. It's creating a nice, elegant thing. Now, would you like me to continue this into a one paragraph version under 500 characters? Because sometimes when you're scripting, you need that. And say yes, and it's going to create a paragraph for you. So it will keep taking you down this rabbit hole without you having to do anything. But I have created a prompt from a picture.
So can you use any photo?
Any photo that has text in it.
That has text in it. That's the clinch pin there.
Well, you're asking it to transcribe.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Right. So, what are you trying to do? This gives you a great way to get this information out of chat.
So you could go to like Pinterest and go to those quote things 100%. There, and then download it, upload it, and then ask it to do whatever, right? Transcribe 100%. It, break it down, put it in bullet points, make me a script, anything, right?
100%. So you and I were also talking a little earlier about ChatGPT 5. It's here. Everybody should have it now. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I think it's amazing. Now, one of the things I want to point out, Greg, make sure you go into your settings. Okay. You can choose now a theme. You can choose your languages, what voice you want to use. You get notifications. Okay. How do you want to get them? You can personalize it. Okay. You have the ability to choose whether it remembers your previous conversations. Okay. This is powerful.
I like that one, actually.
Okay. Connectors. Okay. There's more connectors. You've got adding things in there. Okay. So I've got all of this stuff in there, and they're real easy to use, reuse. You can manage, disconnect, and then just come back in. Okay. Connect it up. It's going to ask you, redirect you to Google. Boom. Okay. And now you've reconnected that quickly.
Huh.
Okay. And you'll notice Gmail is now connected. You can schedule things to happen. This is great if you are looking for things like airline tickets. Okay. You can have ChatGPT find you the cheapest tickets to somewhere. And you can schedule that to happen. We'll do that in another session. I got to prep some stuff up so that I know what to expect. Okay. Data controls. Okay. What you want to do with shared info, whether you want to delete all your previous chats, security and account. Okay. Underneath personalization, you have some of the same things here. And what was I looking for? Under general, you can also now choose different voices.
Show me a different voice.
It's great to meet you. How's your day going? I'm really looking forward to working on some cool stuff together.
Can you hear that through the system? And then,
hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you, and I can't wait to get started. So what's the game plan?
Okay. So you got a ton of new stuff that you didn't have previously.
That is pretty cool. Gotta tell.
Yep. So, all right. Today, Greg, we are going to be talking about something near and dear to me. We're going to talk about AI, but we're going to talk about it from a different direction. We're 9 minutes in right now. I want to get this done in less than 30 minutes, and I think that will be easy to do.
Let's go.
I have been trying to come up with a good way not to offend people here with what the results we get are, but we're going to deal with that as it comes up. I want to talk about how people are using AI in real estate. Okay. But I don't want to talk about how agents are using it. I want to throw those topics away. I want to talk about how the consumer is using it, because we already know that a lot of consumers are ahead of us in the technology front, especially here in the Bay Area, right?
Okay.
You've got a ton of people that are out there. So how are they using it? I think that it's pretty obvious, right? They're using it to help them analyze homes. They're using it to try to analyze, what areas and what markets make sense to them. They're probably even using it in the financing realm to figure out what they can truly afford and what it's truly going to cost them to own a home. But let's start from the basics. How many of these people do you think are using this to find a new agent?
Oh, probably zero.
You think? Really?
Yeah, and the reason why is that it comes back to body, belly to belly, face to face, eyeball to eyeball conversations, building the rapport. But it would be fascinating to hear your point of view on this.
So let's start with a basic question on that.
Okay,
who is arguably one of the largest real estate tech companies and brokers in the world?
Zillow?
100%. Ding, ding, ding. So if people are willing to go to Zillow and randomly say, I'm interested in this home and become a lead.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I love the air quotes on that one.
Don't you think that those same people are likely going to chat instead of Google to find a good agent?
Okay, so I'm going to push back on you a little bit on this one. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. And here's my thought pattern why. It's the reason to the fact of like boomers, they're not using chat to that level that they can, because they're not paying for the 5.0 now, not the 4.0, now the 5.0. But they're not level that can be used. I think that they're going to go to a cocktail party, to a dinner out with friends and family, talking with neighbors, and they're going to get a referral. Then they're going to like, oh my God, Bob from Remax, this guy's the best. Okay, cool. I'm calling Bob. So how would you circumvent that?
Okay, so here's kind of where I think you're wrong from a start.
Okay,
and
show me.
Let's just talk about this, okay? I have a dearly departed uncle. Let's just call it.
How you say that, like very regrettably, uncle,
who owns a home in Eureka, California.
Okay.
That's a solid 7-hour drive for me one way.
That's a big drive.
Okay, so why wouldn't I put into chat who are the top, can't type today, 3 real estate agents
in Eureka, California,
serving the Eureka,
how do you spell that?
California. I spelled it wrong. I'll fix it.
It'll figure itself out.
Area, period. Let's go back and just Mr. U. Boom. Okay, so this is basic, right? This is something that I could be typing into Google. But here we go. Don Chin, Tom Hunt, and Jessica Chapman. Okay, look at what it tells me. 38 sales in the last 3 years, 26 average sales annually, 108 client reviews, highest among agents in the area. Estimated, where he stands out, durable presence in the market. Okay, I don't get this from Google.
No, you do not. That is an accurate statement. Okay, type this in.
Wait, there's more.
There's more. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, so this is tough. Do I choose Don or Tom?
What about Rebecca or Jessica?
Okay.
Oh.
Now look at it. Gave me all that information. Then it broke it down in a table. Noteworthy strengths. Okay. Expert insights. Okay. What tailored insights for buyers versus sellers? Okay, so let's just continue. I am looking.
Guess you're having a fat finger Tuesday?
Yeah.
This is actually really interesting because you go and imagine if you're going to go on a listing appointment for an expired property, right? You could go and Google or go to chat, not Google, but go to chat and type in, Greg McDaniel, Michael Field, and Bob Smith, whatever else, and just give me their last sales in the last 24 months, and their any kind of reviews, positive or negative. I'm assuming you can pull that, right? Oh, then you can go into that listing appointment and they're like, we're gonna go with our same agent, and you're sitting there going like, well, did you know Kashmush? And you just give them all the facts about what's going on in reality.
Okay, so I've added this prompt here. I'm looking to sell an older home in the area. Should I use Don Shin or Tom Hunt? What are the pros and cons of each? And who would be better for me to work with to get a quick sale from out of the area? Boom. Okay, that's a pretty good question, it says. Okay, here it's going to tell me what are the pros of Don Shin. Okay, extensive experience, high review volume, strong seller track record, community ties, and personalized approach. Cons, volume's not as high and may focus on traditional methods. I got nothing wrong with that. Tom Hunt, okay, high transaction count, large brokerage, high sales volume. Okay, less experience, 4 years, bigger brokerage setting. Okay. Who's better for a quick out-of-area sale? If your priority is speed, okay, Tom Hunt may have the edge. If your priority is reliability, Don Shin could be safer. Given your situation, start with Tom Hunt. If your property has condition challenges, complex disclosures, or needs more nuanced marketing to the right buyer pool, Don Shin may handle those complexities better.
Okay, that's terrifying.
Okay, now, Greg, are you scared yet?
Yes, my feet are sweating. Yes.
Okay, so now look at what it's willing to do. Would you like me to draft a side-by-side seller interview questions? Yes.
Yes.
Please, side-by-side, baby. Show me the info. Okay.
Strategy, marketing exposure.
How many homes have you sold? What is your average days on market? Okay, look at all those questions. These are great questions. Probably too many questions, but you can pick and choose what you want.
So let's ask it something a little funky.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Don and we have, what's the other guy's name?
Don and Tom, I think.
Don and Tom. Let's ask it, what's the highest price home they sold and the lowest price they've sold in the local market in the last 12 months? This is getting super creepy. This is crazy pants.
So it's going to go through. Okay, lowest price home, approximately 55,000.
55,000. What did you sell? A mobile home?
It's Eureka, baby.
Oh, it's a good point. And then 1.1.
1.1, and then Don sold an Audi.
he sold $40,000. Okay, good for him. And then $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and there aren't many.
We're pretty on par there.
So here's what's pretty interesting.
I was just going to ask that.
Bum. Right up humble.
So
rise in transactions. Zillow sold listings for Eureka show many sales in the 100 to 900,000 range, but don't indicate any listing that actually crossed into the $1 million mark.
Ask it what's the turnover rate for Ukiah?
Ukiah or Eureka?
Eureka, sorry. Eureka. Now, if this actually comes back. 2.6%.
2.5%. Lowest rate in decades.
So the market up there is slowing, is what we're
the market up there has stalled.
There it is. Yeah. There it is. Annual sales, households, 9.4. Okay. Actually, that's not bad.
Gives you California statewide, Humboldt, and estimated turnover for Eureka City. Okay, so it does a lot. So do you believe me now that homeowners and home buyers are going to be using this?
100%. 100%. Okay, so if they know how to use it, that's the difference.
Do this real quick, Greg. Give me, let's use the East Bay. Give me 2. And Don and Tom, I don't think you're ever going to see this, but thank you for letting us use you as examples. Yes. Greg, give me 2 property addresses that are active on the market right now.
Ooh, I didn't see that one coming. Hold on. Let's just
Danville.
Let's go Danville and Walnut Creek, California. Just start there for active listed properties.
Well, no, I want you to give me 2 because I'm going to do what I'm investor looking into the Danville and Walnut. Well, we can do it generically. Markets.
Let's do it generically because I can't get there as fast as you want me to get there. Hold on a second.
Best area to buy investment homes in. Okay, so here we go. I'm an investor looking in Danville and Walnut Creek markets. What would be the best area to buy investment homes in? Okay, Danville versus Walnut Creek, best investment zones. Downtown Danville, why it works, walkable, vibrant, strong rental. Now, what I love about this is it's also giving me reference points. You'll notice down here, one of the top agents in Danville is listed. Krista Jarvis.
Click on that one.
I'm sorry?
We're not going to click on that.
We're not going to click on these. Market dynamics, median pricing, summary, Danville. Gives you an overview. Okay, now we've got Walnut Creek. High walk score, walkable nightlife, dining, bar. Personally, I choose Walnut Creek because I think it's a little hipper, but Danville's probably worth a little bit more. Final take, where to invest. Choose downtown Danville if you want walkable rental assets with lifestyle appeal. Lean into downtown Walnut Creek for strong rental demand, ease of access to job markets, etc. Watch the 94595 Rossmore Serenap closely. It offers discounted opportunities, but needs patience and sharp resale or rental strategy to outperform. So,
you know what I love about this is that it's not just information. This is a video script that you can literally pop off this information and talk about specific cities, specific zip codes, specific everything. And you have the stats without having to search for it. Because when we started doing this stuff back in the day, we had to go back out there and really research this stuff. And it was a pain in the you-know-what. But 100%. This is awesome. And it literally gives it to you in 5 seconds or less.
And now here's what it tells you to do next. Run rental yield and cap rate models. Scope post-crash softness. Prioritize where tenant demand aligns with your investment thesis. Leverage local investors and agents. This is huge. It's giving you the path. But Greg, let me tell you the next thing that I use this for all the time.
Tell me.
If you're interested in a property, what's the first thing you usually do when you get interest?
Can I afford it? Can I get a loan for it?
And then what do you do? What do you download?
I honestly don't have an idea. I don't know what
disclosures, baby.
Oh, okay, yeah, disclosures, but that comes from the agent. But yes, sure, you get the disclosures. Yes.
Well, a lot of times they're on the MLS here. Down here, we always put them on the MLS, or we use Disclosures.io and we put them up there. How many real estate agents are loading disclosures into ChatGPT to see what they find? Because as a consumer, I upload the disclosures and I say, give me a list of all the red flags.
Oh, that's a phenomenal thought pattern.
Okay. And it's going to go through, and I don't have any disclosures on my computer right now, but it's going to go through and it's going to highlight the red flags. If there's HOA documents, and how many of us haven't seen a 500-page HOA document and 3 years worth of minutes? It's crazy. Upload those and say, tell me what I should be worried about.
Huh.
It's going to find stuff you can't. Okay. And it's huge. right? And I do it all the time with contracts. When I have a contract for anything that I'm buying or selling, I put it in to chat and I say, what are the red flags? What am I looking at that I should be worried about? Because I'm not a lawyer and I don't want to pay a lawyer for every single contract.
That's fascinating.
Okay. And most people aren't doing that now, but I would bet you some consumers are. Now, I'm in the Silicon Valley. In my market where sales are still somewhat aggressive, these are the people, these tech people are using chat and they're putting it in there, and you have to remain competitive. And if you're an agent like Tom and Don earlier, you have to make sure that everything you are doing is getting posted online so that people can find that information.
I agree with that thought pattern.
Okay. If you don't think there's value in Zillow referrals and Zillow reviews, you're crazy. Okay. Because those things are getting read into ChatGPT, and those are increasing your score and the likelihood that you're going to show up. I mean, let's show me the top 3 real estate agents in Danville, California.
I already know the answer to that.
Who are they going to be?
Well, let's just see what it comes up with. Let's see if I can agree with it.
I'm thinking Frazano, Krista.
Oh, Lisa Doyle. Frazano, Joe Gotti.
Yeah. Gotti?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that was going to come up. I love Joe. So the Compass and Serrano. Yeah. Well, Lisa's like, she's a wonderful woman. Joe is a phenomenal agent, and Joe is just a great guy and a great agent. Been in the business forever. Love that dude.
Yep. So what if we did it different? What if we did it? Show me the top. By sales. Oh, additional high performers, Krista Jarvis and Jody Stowers.
Joe who?
Jody's. I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that individual.
I've been in this business a long time. Never heard this name.
Me neither. I'm like, whom?
Dun dun dun. Mung. I love when. Oh, I hope I said his name right.
Is it a he or a she?
It
doesn't matter. Oh, it's a he. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, we got off track there. Okay, so let's ask this. Whoops, I put that in. Who are the top 5 Danville agents by sales volume in 2024? Okay. Top 5. Juju.
Yeah.
I wonder, are these one
Tasso,
Lisa Frazano,
Jason Blyer. I know, dude. I went to high school with Jason. I've worked with Joe forever. I've worked with Lisa forever. Tasso we've referred a lot of business to him. I know these guys and gals. They're great agents.
Yeah. So Juju doesn't state it, but Frazano, 187 million in sales volume. He's still killing it.
Yeah, good for him, dude.
Strategic thoughts. You know, if top tier volume and deep market reach matter most, Juju Chawla, consistently ranked number 1. I love Juju. For high annual volume within the year, you know, and Greg, I know you are very much a people person. I am forever indebted, if you will, to Juju because she made me feel special. And I think you and I both know that people aren't going to remember what you do. They're not going to remember, you know, how you acted, but they are going to remember how they made you feel. Mm-hmm. And when I barely knew Juju, she went to India and I was like, you know, still, my kids were very young and barely knew her. hardly had just a few conversations, and she brought back a gift for my girls from India. And you know what? I'll never forget it. And that was 20 years ago. And I think that's, what it is. Now, I think this stuff is very true, for high annual volume within the year for Zano. The dude's amazing. He is just a machine of productivity.
Joe? Yeah.
Yeah. Just a machine. Same with Lisa Doyle.
Yep.
What's interesting, I think if we change this question around, and we said units.
Do you want to look at a specific property after we do this query right now?
Yeah, let's just change this to units by total units.
And by the way, guys and gals who are listening to this right now, we're just using generic, call outs. And Michael and I worked with all of these people for decades and decades and decades. And it is uniquely interesting to see what comes up here.
Yeah. And, part of why we're showing you this, we're having this conversation, we're just having fun. But don't think the consumer is not using this tool to do the same or very similar things. Okay. True. They want to know who people are. And it's tough, especially the investors, especially the people that have to make decisions based on their knowledge and not the emotion. It's even more important. Now, top 5 agents by use units sold. Now, I do want to point out.
Oh, Carrie.
Okay. 224 total transactions in the past 3 years.
She's moving and shaking.
She is literally, on fire. Joe Frisano, Gaddy still doing an amazing amount of business. Carrie O'Reilly.
Well, that's just Joe. That's not even his dad.
Right. Was his dad still in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Joe just got married, by the way.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Got himself a hot,
To anybody I know?
I've never met that young lady, but yeah, I talked to him and he was like, yeah, dude, I'm getting married. I'm like, congrats.
Nice. But all right. So what did you want me to run? Let's play with another one.
Let's play with this address. This is in McGee Ranch.
Okay.
It is 106 Leafield Road.
Like that, or
let me see. You spelled it.
Or Lee.
It is Leaffield.
Road in what city?
Danville.
What do you want to know about it?
Dealer's choice. Tell me what if you were interested in, like, let's say potential investment in 12 months, or what's the resale in 2.5, 5 years? What's the absorption rate?
Let's just ask: is 106 Leafield Road
a good
a good potential investment property? Bum bum bum.
I feel. Yeah.
Okay, so here's a snapshot: 5-bedroom, 4-bath, single-family home, 3,850 square feet. Currently listed at 2.9.
They sold it for $3 million and change. Oh, that is fascinating.
This is a nearby sales.
Oh, nearby sales, yeah.
So 111 Leafield, 7 Glen Hollow.
So it's not a bad investment for a hold.
Okay, and here we go. Strengths: high-end finishes, sought-after neighborhood, attractive outdoor amenities, priced favorably. Considerations: entry price, cap rate needs, expect yields to be more balanced. Run rent versus price models based on SMV data or local rental comps. Liquidity timeline. Okay, how soon can you get out of it? This property checks the boxes for a strong value add or long-term hold.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do another property after we get done with this.
Sure,
This is phenomenally interesting. I mean, like,
look at this.
Walk into a listing appointment and just knock it out of the freaking park with these stats.
Yep. And then it even asks you, let me know if you'd like me to build an ROI model or draft a quick comparative offer strategy.
Oh, God, do it. Let's see.
Give me, Oh
my God, yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, who is it going to come up against?
Okay, it's giving your comp.
Oh, my stinking goodness.
So offered ranges. Okay, conservative, strong, aggressive, quick close, higher EMD, inspection contingency. Okay, here's your pitch. Bottom line, if days on market is greater than 30, start at 2.8. Days on market is less than 14, target 2.9. And it will even draft sample offer.
Yes. This is honestly terrifying.
So here you go. There's your purchase price, your EMD, your financing, your contingencies, closing timeline, additional terms.
You gotta be shitting me. It's a literally click the button and get your business done.
Write a one-page cover letter.
Oh my God.
We don't like to do these anymore because it does create risk, but
for fun, just to kind of show that what it can create for you.
Okay, to underscore my commitment. There you go.
Talk about just taking out all the hard work of real estate and just plug in the right, right prompts, and you can get all of this content. All right, let's try one other property before we go.
One quick one before we go.
7 Kirkcrest Court, KIRKCREST, Kirkcrest Court, Alamo, California.
What do you want me to do?
7 just
dun 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 dun.
Yeah, that's the backyard. Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, 4 3.5. Yep, that's accurate. Comparative contacts. Yeah, so interesting. Vacant. Yeah, that is so interesting.
Yeah. So it's great. And it can run these, ROI calculators. It can do so much more. Just feed it a little bit more information. All right. So, Greg, I'm going to ask you again.
Okay.
Do you think buyers and sellers are using ChatGPT to help them make decisions?
I'm going to go with 70% no, 30% yes. Based upon the fact that a lot of folks, like I'm sitting here with my jaw dropping open, and I do this for a living, just like, oh my gosh, like it can use in so many different ways. I don't think their buyers and sellers are using this because I think they're going to Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, Homes.com, so on and so forth to get their information because they just don't know how to use it. Now, I'm not saying people are dumb. I'm just saying they just don't know how to use it on a proficient level. And that's the part that hurts a little bit, because if a buyer and seller learned how to use chat at this level, the 5.0, and then we're able to take that data and then walk into a listing appointment, or not walk into a listing appointment, we'll walk into a listing that's on the market and just spout out stats, the agent wouldn't know what to do with themselves. They just wouldn't. They would just sit there and because they don't have an answer. That is where the power comes in. So I hope that people would start doing this, because a lot of the times us agents, you and me are alike on that one. We're both licensed, and just say, you know what? I hear my same stats. here's my information. This is your information. And then have a real dialogue and get a deal done based upon facts, not opinions. That's what I would really like to see.
Okay. So, Greg, I asked it, are people using ChatGPT in the buy-sell process for real estate? Yes. Okay. And here's how they're using it. Neighborhood and market research, financial modeling, communication. How do they write professional emails? Education, explaining terms. Okay. How are sellers? Listing prep, staging and prep guidance. Okay. Competitive market insights.
And you can copy and paste any of those into that, into down there to ask anything additional, correct?
Yep. Okay. Agents, obviously, we've talked about before. I think that bottom line, people are using chat more than you think.
Do you think they use chat or Grok? What would you go for?
It's 6 of one, half dozen the other. I mean, I'm not a huge Grok person. I use chat. I use Claude. I think both of them are good. I tend to.
What is Claude?
It's just another Grok, another chat. Okay. It's just another LLM that, is out there. So, Greg, we're going to talk about this more, but you know me, I am always trying to get out of here in 40 minutes, and we are now at 41. So I'm going to say farewell and turn it over to you to kick us out.
So I'm the bouncer at the bar. I have to kick you out. Okay, yeah. Not a problem at all. Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I mean, if you're just jumping in on this, you have to go take a deeper dive. If you're not paying, and Michael and I do not make a dime off of you going to ChatGPT and paying the $20 a month for the 5.0 version right now. Go in there, go to Pinterest. If you really just want to start just like basic stuff, go in there and ask it for, good prompts for chat, or you can ask chat for prompts, and just start digging deeper. Like, have a glass of water, have a beer, drink a glass of wine, have a hot dog, eat a steak, whatever your flavor is. But get in and just start being curious about this, because what you have at your fingertips, literally at your fingertips, is a power that you have no idea what it can do. And Michael, to my understanding, the 5.0 can now create images. Is that accurate, or am I?
Yes. So could 4.0.
Okay, so it can create images for like thumbnails for YouTube videos, create thumbnails for anything you want, images for social media posts. Guys, just go play with this thing. It's like a nuclear bomb that you can drop hammer on your competition, and it doesn't cost you more than $20 a month.
Greg, there are 264,000 people dialing into AOL right now, hoping to get on chat.
God bless their souls.
Yep. All right, everybody, let's call it done.
We're out of here, boys and girls. Michael's got another important meeting.
Yep.
This is RE Geek, guys. We come back every single week. We drop hammer. Michael drops knowledge. I just sit here stunned with amazement on what he can tell me. I've known him for over 20 years, and he still dazzles the snuggles out of me, because the stuff that's out there, if you don't really like live in that world, it's going to pass you by. And you shouldn't do that, because it's right there and it's virtually free. So anyways, guys, until next time, boom, peace. We love you. We'll see you on the next show.